Mark here for another great Wisdom and Knowledge 5 podcast episode. I'm back after being off last week because I was on vacation. And this week I am going to discuss the Make America Healthy Again BS agenda, whatever you want to call it. Their plan of Make America Healthy Again. First off, you don't need somebody to have a plan to stay healthy, and you don't certainly don't need people who are in with big pharma and all the big food companies, because they're not going to change. These companies are not going to change. These people are, whether it be RFK Jr., Trump, Musk, any of these people, they all have an interest in these food companies and big pharma. And, you know, people like RFK Jr. has already come out and said that he's, you know, pro-vaccine, so they play this game, deceiving people. And I'm not political myself. I was never into the, Children's Health Defense or RFK's or his organization. I was never into the Trump nonsense or any side, you know. But these things from administrations, Make America Healthy Again, first off, these acronyms are complete BS, usually when it's like a, you know, acronym organization or whatever you want to call it. It is complete, BS. And, you know, yeah, they might do something, to see the people, which they've already done, to make it look, hey, we got a victory. We got a victory here in the food game and or in the pharma game or whatever it may be. But, you know, in all honesty, things are not changing. And we have the power to be the ones making the changes because we can decide what companies to support and what companies not to support. And what we can do also is read our labels and just know what we're getting, whether it be, with foods, supplements, you name it, hands down. Now, I want to share this video of Trump because uh, you can see exactly who he's in with. We knew it. The ones who really understood what was going on in the world knew it to begin with, but not everyone, was aware of a lot of people are asleep at the wheel thinking, hey, this guy's going to save the day. And it's like, we are the ones to save the day. These people do not care about humanity. These people are not, we weren't put on earth to have these people lord over us and try to play the savior of us. Nah, I'm not, I'm not playing that game. And a lot of other people are not playing that game. Anyways, I just want to share this clip because it is so, it just exposes, who, and we know who he is. We know these people are all puppets, so here we go.
We also have the head of Pfizer here, so I want to thank him. One of the great people, one of the great businessmen. Thank you, Albert. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So there you have it. Trump is catering to the head of Pfizer, Albert Bourla, and he is in with all these companies. There's not going to be this, radical change that so many people are like, yes, he's going to come save the day. This is going to be radically changed. Our food supply is going to be healthy again. No, that's not going to happen. And second off, like I've said before, we are the ones who can make the difference, not these people who are in with the special interest groups, in with food companies who are all owned by the same company, the pharma companies who are owned by, the same entities. No, that it is us who is making, who are making the difference. because we are choosing what to buy, what companies to support, and we are choosing to do our own, you know, through our knowledge, we are choosing to, support companies that, we know have quality ingredients. We read the labels, which is a must nowadays, reading the labels and just knowing where you get your food from. And obviously, if you have a farmer's market, that's the best option. For those who don't have a farmer's market, you can go to like Whole Foods and some of these other places and find, options that you can trust. Because now more than ever, it is essential, it is crucial to be knowing what, to the best of our ability at least, what we are eating and what we are putting inside our bodies. We got to take care of our health now more than ever, especially when, Trump and RFK Jr., want to push the latest and greatest vaccines. And this is nothing new. I believe, in my honest opinion, and just from experience, because back in 2021, I went to the Worldwide Rally for Freedom, the World Freedom Rally, and which they had across the world. Many different cities across the world were standing up for humanity, for human rights, for freedom. And I went to one in Huntington Beach, California, back when I lived in Phoenix. So I drove all the way to Huntington Beach, California, which was like 5, 6 hours, however long it was. And what it was Trump 2024 rally. It had nothing to do with freedom like the other countries, like Canada, like, you know, Serbia, London, UK, Germany, you name it, Switzerland, all these different countries had a legitimate worldwide rally for freedom, but it was a Trump 2024 rally, and they had a bunch of Trump RFK flags there. It's like, so it was no surprise when, you know, I saw when they aligned together in 2024, this is all part of the plan, part of the agenda. And we don't have to even pay attention to the agenda. I don't watch the news. The news that I get, is from my time on social media. And I watch it because I'm a podcaster, so I can speak out on things like this. And so, and another thing too is back in 2021, I went to a rally that was put on by, Children's Health Defense, RFK Jr.'s organization. And this was in Phoenix where I lived. And it was a Trump rally. They weren't, standing for against the mandates. They were, and no, I'm sorry. Well, who should we be standing for? Humanity. We should be standing for each other, standing for, when it comes to health, all the companies out there who are for the people who are giving great, selling great products, selling great food, you name it. And like I said, if you have access to like a farmer's market, that is great. That's a great option. And just, you know, knowing what you are putting in your body and taking care of your health, hands down, and boycotting these other companies and paying no attention to this political nonsense, to these political organizations, to these, whether it be Make America Healthy Again or whatever it may be. This is a conquer and divide game. This is a game to get people to go against each other and to lull people to sleep, which is happening, while others like us are taking a stand and standing up big time. And much love to those who are, standing up, who understand, the way that the world's run and what is going on. And we have not only the power to stand against this, but we have the power to, choose where we, put our energy forth in this world. And, do the right things, do your research, uh, study, you name it, whether it be, reading books or, whatever it may be. And if there's something, that you're passionate about, go for it. You know, that is what it takes. You know, we as humanity have the power to be the difference makers in this world. We are the difference makers in this world. And it's so great to connect with people from across the world, through this podcast, through social media, you know, and so many people we are living in a day and age where, yes, so many people are lulled to sleep out in humanity, but so many others are, whether it be they're just starting out or they've fully comprehend for a long time, they get what's going on in the world and they are doing the right things. They're taking a stand. They're standing for all of humanity, and that's what it takes. But when it comes to these agendas, you know, tune them out. Hands down, tune them out. You know, make America healthy again. Come on. It's crazy. You know, if they really cared, we wouldn't have gotten this far in the food industry as far as them, putting pure crap, pure poison out on the shelves of the grocery stores. I'm amazed at the, kinds of junk that I grew up eating, whether it be cereals, ice creams, snacks, you name it. Hands down, it was all junk. And you could say, yeah, well, you live to survive. Well, no, I was eating trash, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not ashamed to admit that, and I get it. A lot of people were, because there wasn't the label organic back then. A lot of people grew up just like I did, eating the same stuff. Even if it was homemade meals, it was, trash. And, we weren't designed to live that way. We weren't designed to eat that crap. We weren't designed to have, major corporations make all this money, making us sick. And a lot of people get this. A lot of people, have radically changed how they live, what they eat, just because of the way, that the world is. They get it and they want to be healthy. There is so many people out there that are passionate about, you know, maintaining their health, just like I am. And it's so great to see. And it's so great to connect with those. I get that there's so much out there because we have, fast food restaurants on every corner. We have conventional supermarkets everywhere, you know. We have gas station food, you name it, all this stuff being thrown our way. And there's so many people out there though that have changed and say no, or they've been this way for a long time. They've stood against this crap, stood against, what they are pushing upon society. So if the ones who are pushing this upon society are trying to, be the solution makers, whether it be with Make America Healthy Again or whatever it may be, you know, that should be a red light right there. And it is to us, but to so many people, it should be a red flag and say, hey, wait, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up because it doesn't. And as someone who doesn't, focus his energy, his attention on political nonsense, I just felt it was, you know, crucial to tackle this subject, to talk about it. Because when they're coming after us or when they're trying to be the solution, when they're not the solution, you need to bring awareness. And that's what I'm doing. So for those of you who think that this Make America Healthy Again is so great and it's going to save the day, I'm sorry, but that is not the case. You need to, wake up and see the truth like we have. And the truth is that, we are the ones who are going to be making the difference. We are the ones who are making the difference, I should say, right now. And we're continuing to make the difference. by, doing our own research, supporting the right companies when it comes to food, supplements, you name it. Uh, Going local when you can, like I said, supporting the small businesses that are, with us, uh, farmers markets, you name it. Or if you don't have those type of options, finding things at like the Whole Foods and the other places that are going to keep you healthy, that are, uh, the right option for you. And I just wanted to come on this week and just tackle this subject and let everyone know, that we are standing together, and we will continue to stand together and just like give encouragement because with all that's going on, there's so much, you know, out there that could cause people to be discouraged. Well, you should flip the switch on that and say, hey, look, wait, I get what's going on. I should be encouraged. I should, be thankful that there's people out there like me who are standing for health, standing for, uh, rights, standing for freedom, and that this should be an encouragement. And we should continue to, gather and unite with these, not only in our area, but around the world, because, we are the difference makers in this world. So, not make America healthy again. It's it's ridiculous, No, we are already, doing what it takes to, be healthy, improve our health, continually improving our health because that's what it takes. We have to continually be at it and strive for ways to continue to improve our health, whatever it may be, however we can, I should say. And, you know, I look forward to, continuing to be a light in this world. And there's going to be some great, interviews coming up. And, stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to Wisdom and Health 5, wherever you are listening. I'm on Spotify, uh, BitChute, YouTube, Rumble, and a few other audio platforms, but Spotify is the most major for audio, and it also has video too. So, anyways, much love to everyone who gets what's going on in the world. Much love to humanity. May more and more people wake up. May more and more people be the difference makers that we are and continue to be a light in this world because that's what it takes. Peace to everyone. Much love.